Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, welcome, 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 everybody. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Hey, welcome to the stream. I think we got a couple of people out there, so let's go ahead and get it started. Here we go. All right, I've been collecting eggs before the stream. Very important process indeed. Let's go get my party sorted out. Oh yeah, we got boxes of eggs. All right, welcome you guys. What's up, Amal? Good to see you, buddy. Shout out to Chase Borg. Shout out to Little B Willard. Shout out to Melissa Daw. Shiny Red with the Red Gang. Shout out to Pokey Geek. And I see Jasper Henderson and Jack Frost out there as well. What's up, you guys? All right, let me get my party proper sorted here. Okay, I moved my boxes around and it's confusing me. Okay, there we go. Okay, I should save it and then we'll get started. Hey, shout out to Matean. What's up, you guys? Let's get this thing going. Okay. Now, first things first, I got my party set up and let's take a look at what outbreaks are hunting. I already caught a couple of these, so nothing new there. I could do a couple of these outbreaks. A couple of these are good. A couple of them I don't have. Let's see what we got. Oh, Wingull. That could be fun. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's actually not too many outbreaks today. Let's go do Wingull. That's random. That'll be fun. Get a little shiny Wingull. Why not? Yeah, yesterday I got 2 shiny Fuecocos. Which means actually I had a million things I was trying to get done before the stream started. And I did not get all of them done. Let's go see if we can find the Wingull outbreak real quick. Doop-a-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 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 All right. Let me just make a little Sprigatito emote for us to enjoy real quick. Okay, I'm gonna make the Sprigatito emote a little bit different than I normally do. And I think that we will find that it is much better. So just give me 2 seconds, you guys, and we'll have a nice little Sprigatito emote. I thought of a better way to do it so that it looks more, I don't know, so it looks good. Instead of being all tiny. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, Sprigatito Emoto Inboundo. Okay, we're on 3 Wingulls right now. 4 Wingulls right now. Was that 5 Wingulls? 6 Wingulls. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is going pretty fast. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's halfway. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Okay, we did it, you guys. 60 knockouts. I can finally hatch these eggs. They're probably ready to go. I was trying not to hatch the eggs so I don't lose my count. That's like the most annoying part. Yeah, only Charm and Masuda work for egg hunts. Okay, so we are looking for a Sprigatito that looks very similar to that one. However, it will have it's gonna have purple eyes. So not quite the same, it'll be purple eyes. Okay, let's get my shiny count going. Oh, I got the wrong one. It's not shiny. Okay, there we go. I had the non-shiny one. I was like, wait, that doesn't look right. Okay, there we go. 1. I'm gonna keep a count. Who knows if I'll do a count for every single Masuda method hunt. I may just keep some Masuda method hunts in the background, like we're doing now, kind of. But I might keep a hunt, you know? Oh? Lil B, you need an armor rouge? I have one. I can send it over. Are you ready to trade right now? Shout out to Adam Newman. There's a trailer on the official Pokemon YouTube channel that has revealed all 1008 Pokemon. Yeah, I commented it like 5 times. I left like 5 comments on that video. Yeah, Adam, I watched it earlier. It was really good. Did you guys like that video today, the 1008 Pokemon? I also posted it to my community page in case anybody missed it or doesn't have post notifications turned on for the YouTube channel for Pokemon. Oh, another egg. Oh, I'm hatching the egg on the little... Wow, look you guys. I'm hatching it on the little puff. Look, I'm on the little inflatable, the raft. Yeah, it was a really good way to celebrate the milestone. I like what they did for Golden Go. Golden Go is the number 1000 Pokemon. So Golden Go got pretty special treatment. And if you look at Golden Go, I mean, it just has the look of a very special Pokemon, you know? And in fact, it is a special Pokemon. It's the 1000th Pokemon that they ever released. It's pretty exciting. All right. Oh, here we go. Hunting for a little green Wingull. Hunting for a little green Sprigatito. Firefly, I hope I get it in 4 eggs. That would be amazing. Maybe 5. Maybe 5 is my lucky number. The only real difference is that it's a little bit more pale as far as the green colors go. On Sprigatito, like the green of its body is like a little bit more pale. But then, like the only other major difference is the purple eyes. So it will be a little bit tough to recognize it. Do you guys see how long it takes to load the box backgrounds? It's so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, always save it. Every round of eggs you should save it. It just takes an extra second. And you could experience data loss. And, you know, that'd be bad. That'd be real bad. So what I guess we're gonna do is just run back and forth through the spawn area. Pretty much seems like that's all we got. And then if we see a green one, so we'll just despawn all of them and then This one is a little tough to spot because it's a very small difference. And when you're moving, the camera gets a little bit blurry, so it is a little bit hard to tell. You kind of have to like stop moving to really tell. You can still see your comment and it's hearted. Oh, really? Oh, I think that's because... Yeah, if you get your comment deleted, like... Because trolls, like... When they're trolling, you know, they keep on checking on their comments and they keep on making sure it's still there and all that. And then if it gets deleted, they'll go leave another one of the same thing. And you know how trolls can be. So I think that's to prevent trolls from, like, doing their thing. Man, I really feel bad I deleted your comment, Amal. But you were right. Thomas's comment was good. Yeah, it is smart of YouTube, it is, because if you don't realize it's doing that, then you'd be like, haha, my terrible troll comment is still there, and everybody can see it. And it's like, nope, nobody can see it. You have been disabled, terrible troll people. But yeah, I hesitate to disseminate that information too much, because for all the trolls out there that don't know, it's just keeping them from trolling. How's the shiny hunt going? Shout out to Icifer. It's going real good. Is your profile picture the bunny suit from the Christmas movie? Icifer? I think my outbreak is broken. I went to it and there's no Venomoth. The same thing happened to me for a Venomoth outbreak, and I think they might spawn at night or something like that. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with my outbreak too. I had the same thing happen the other night. EV outbreaks are hard to find. Yeah, I've literally never seen an EV outbreak in this game. Can you believe it? I've never seen one. I have seen the evolutions. And every time I see them, I try to do them because they are somewhat rare to see those outbreaks even spawn. So I always try to do them. But yeah. I have not seen an EV outbreak. And I swear when I get one, I'm going to hunt that thing so hard. Is there a list of Pokemon that can be in outbreaks? Yeah, there is a list of Pokemon that can be in outbreaks. Sarah B is your good friend. Azur also pinned the link to that list in the member chat for all to enjoy. Because Azur is so helpful like that. Helpful guy. So far, so good. Oh, picked up a pearl. Let's go. I also continue to be on the lookout for shiny Wiglett. And one day I actually need to do a serious hunt for shiny Wiglett. Here's a question. Does anybody know what type Shiny Wiglet is? Because I'm curious if I ate a sandwich if it would help me right now. Sandygast is ghost type, right? So if I was to do ghost type sandwich on the beach, it would be like having an outbreak, even though I wouldn't have the odds. But I would be seeing all the spawns, right? So I think I could hunt Wiglet the same way if it has a type other than water. Is Wiglet just a pure water type? Because that won't really work if it is. I want to get an outbreak of Sandygast. Outbreaks are really the way to go. Ah, Wiglet, you are not shiny. Wiglet is just a water type, eh? I think it was Azure who told me to wait for a Wiglet outbreak. I mean, if Wiglet will outbreak, then I'll for sure do the Wiglet outbreak whenever I find it. But I haven't seen one yet. No green one, eh? It's a rare outbreak. That makes sense because I've never seen one. It would help if I actually hatch my eggs, wouldn't it? I got shiny Sandygast with just a ghost sandwich. Yeah, Pokegeek, it seems like it would work, you know? Dude, you guys, I'm getting a lot of weird spam and hate comments in the stream tonight, but YouTube's doing a good job of like not showing them to anybody, but I'm like, wait, what is going on with the weird spam and like weird hate comments tonight? Strange, huh? Usually you get a certain amount, but like tonight is more than normal. Azure, you missed a kind of funny one earlier. I had to ban someone myself because they left a particularly hateful comment. I don't know if you scroll up enough if you'd be able to see it. But it was surprisingly hateful when I haven't seen too many bad hate comments in a while. Can I send Sir Jonathan a Sprigatito? Yeah, I can send you one. Sir Jonathan, are you ready for it? I will have extra Sprigatitos today. Any recent shinies in recent videos? Yeah, I got 5 new shinies last night on the live stream. That was pretty impressive. game glitched in Legends Arceus, so I got 2 outbreaks in the same place at the same time. Oh, Melissa, if you had video of that, that would be incredible. How are you sure that it was 2 outbreaks at the same time? Not shiny, no purple. Not bad at all. I'm breeding for Galarian Meowth. Oh, cool. Is that in this game? Thank you, Stupid Robot Productions. Congratulations, Riptide. Phantom Riptide. On the shiny Iron Thorns. Do I believe Kalos DLC rumors? I don't listen to any rumors. It's a waste of time. Take all the time that you waste reading Twitter and Reddit posts and Instagram posts from content creators who will say literally anything to get you to look at their posts so they can get paid money, and just take all that time and stop reading Pokemon rumors and just go outside and take a walk, or go do some exercise in your living room, or just like do anything other than read Pokemon rumors on the internet, because honestly it's like the most supreme waste of time. Whenever they want to tell us what the DLC is going to be, they'll tell us what the DLC is going to be, and there's no point to think about it until then. Total waste of time. So yeah, I don't do rumors. I don't do leaks. I don't do hacked Pokemon. It's just a total waste of time. I promise you, take all that time you're reading Reddit and just uninstall the Reddit app and go outside and take a walk. And I promise you, you will improve your quality of life immediately. Unless you live in a really bad neighborhood where you can't go take a walk. And then in that case, you could just do exercise in your living room. You could run in place. You uninstall Reddit and just run in place. Just run in place. I promise you, it's a million times better investment of your time. Anyway, I would only give that advice if I had actually done it myself, which I have. I did uninstall the Reddit app. I don't read Twitter any more than I absolutely have to get Pokemon news. And yeah, I quit using Facebook. I quit using Instagram. I never used TikTok, but I mean, I literally quit using all social media. And I put that time back into exercise, and that was a pretty good decision. Exercise, it does a body good. Yeah, people get too caught up on these rumors. You know, not saying anyone here is like this, okay? Not saying anybody here is like this. But some people, like, live their lives for Pokemon rumors. I'm like, guys, there is a world outside of Pokemon. Go out and explore it. But sometimes I do read the comments on Cerebi posts, because, you know, I look at the Cerebi posts so I can get the latest Pokemon news and updates, just like any sane human being would do. And sometimes I do make the mistake of reading down below the Cerebi post and reading the comments. And I swear, some people take this stuff way too seriously. People be arguing about whether or not the Pokemon should be bipedal. I mean, just way too deep into it. Not saying anybody here is like that. But some people. People debating rumors and arguing about if the rumors are true. It's all down there in the Cerebi comments. Anyway, that's why you don't read the comments. Don't do it to yourself. Every once in a while I do, and then I'm like this close to responding to somebody's tweet. I'm like, ooh, I am so gonna respond to this tweet. I'm about to say something, and then I have to stop myself, and I'm like, wait a second, Jack. You don't want to respond to these tweets. Once you respond to the tweet, you're going to get some hater that won't stop bugging you about what you said, and then you're going to have to block them, and it's going to waste half of your afternoon reading their garbage comments as they slowly decide to reply to you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do replies, guys. Take my advice. Don't do replies, guys. Don't be a wise guy and do replies, guys. I wish I was funny. Maybe one day I'll be funny. Anyway. The Kalos rumor is a very, very real rumor. It's the top Pokemon rumor, I would say, at this moment. Top Pokemon rumor at this moment. Are they gonna link the DLC to Kalos? Here's the thing, when the DLC has absolutely nothing to do with Kalos, so many people are gonna be like, what? Because they literally believe the rumor, because it's been spread so much now that they literally believe it. And then when they release the DLC and it literally has nothing to do with Kalos whatsoever, all those people who made all those videos and comments about it are gonna be like, what do you mean? And that's when you'll realize that there's literally no point in following the rumors. Because those people making them up just want to get views for money. Or they just want to get clout by having a Reddit post that got 1,000 thumbs up or whatever. They're clout chasers and money chasers. There's only two kinds of people on the internet these days. Clout chasers, money chasers. Although I do respect the money chasers. If you're out there making $1 million off of making up Pokemon rumors, then more power to you. Go get your millions. If you're out there making $1 million off of Pokemon rumors, well then, you must have figured out something that I didn't. They probably figured out that spreading Pokemon rumors can be very profitable. Yeah, no sense digging into it when it's all going to be wrong information. I mean, I'll refer back to the Tauros leak. I never once posted the Tauros leak. Only me and Azur talked about the Tauros leak. The fighting type Tauros leak. And it had like this weird headband on. I'm pretty sure there was a water type Tauros. There was a fire type Tauros. What was the other Paldean Tauros? Was it fighting type? I'm pretty sure the Tauros leak ended up being fake. Even though it looks so real. But I actually kind of don't remember. Azur might remember. There was that one Tauros leak that looked really good, and I was like, that could be real. Azur, was that one real? I kind of forgot. I thought it was fake, but then I realized there's like 3 different forms of Tauros. All the Tauros have fighting type. Do you remember the artwork for that one, Azur? Did that one end up being real? That was like one of the only leaked Pokemon that I saw. Oh, is this green? Oh no, I thought it was green. Yeah, I honestly can't remember either. It's alright. I was like 99% sure it was fake. Even before the game came out. And then when the game came out and I saw the Tauros, I was like, that Tauros doesn't look like the other Tauros. I think there was like a concept art that got leaked or something, but it wasn't like an actual, like, final gameplay version. I don't know. Well, I guess it's a bad example. Because I don't remember. Hey, shout out to Peridot Whale, found a random shiny Cacnea. Very nice. Very, very nice. I feel like I'll get a shiny Wingull. I keep thinking that the green is going to be like really easy to spot, but I'm just not sure how subtle it's going to be. I think it will be easy to spot. It should be pretty bright. We'll see though. The beach music is like a sea shanty. I feel like I should have a jug of rum and a pirate eye patch. I guess I'm down with that though. It's not a special beach music? I don't know. Maybe it just feels extra piratey to me since I'm at the beach. It still sounds like a sea shanty to me. I picture a bunch of pirates like swabbing the deck and dancing at the same time. Well, we're about through the first box of eggs. I can't believe the purple eyes is basically the only difference. I keep thinking they're green. Like when you're moving. It's just kind of like a blur. I hope it's really super obvious when I find it. Does anybody know if Pelipper outbreaks? Because I would still like to get the shiny Pelipper. Yeah, Graham Mansour, it's really good. It's a really good game. They did a really good job on it. Because you can actually Masuda method hunt like anywhere basically. You could Masuda method hunt anywhere in Sword and Shield too, but at some point you had to go back to the you would have to go back to the daycare and spend a whole bunch of time at the daycare, and you don't have to do that anymore. So to me it frees you up to go do other things. But you could stockpile all the eggs and then go play in another area and hatch them. But I just never did that personally. But it's very interesting to what I'm doing now anyway. If Snoop Dogg had his own Pokemon, that would be hilarious, because Snoop Dogg has done so many endorsements. He's kind of like Shaquille O'Neal. Like, you can basically hire him for anything. He's going to be in insurance commercials in like 10 years, you know it. They should have had Snoop Dogg do a song instead of Ed Sheeran. Because Snoop Dogg knows how to get the people hyped. Ed Sheeran just makes you cry. Good luck, Dylan, on your shiny lock. I need to actually do my shiny lock that I have planned. Maybe once I feel like playing through the game, the story again, we'll do it. I'm not quite there yet. Soon enough, though. I really hope we get a shiny Wiglett during this process. That's like my big hope. Okay, I gotta remember to shuffle out my eggs. Very important. It's a sea shanty. It sounds like music that should be in Lord of the Rings. Whoa. Get off Miraidon and listen to it? Wait, what? It changes if you're on your ride? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. It changed the music. You've never seen the egg hatch on the float before? What's weird is the first time I saw it, I was out in deep water. And I was like, wait, what? Like, how did this happen? Because I had been hatching in deep water and it wasn't doing that. And then it just randomly did. But yeah, if you hatch on the shore, it always does the float. They probably had to do that because the ground is flat. So it wouldn't trigger the animation that isn't in the overworld, you know? Oh, look at the little bit of water lapping up to the egg. Hey, shout out to Jacob. Good to see you, buddy. Whoa, Jack Frost, yo, thank you. Jack Frost with a gift membership. Let's see who gets it. Looks like Aaron Enright was gifted a membership by Jack Frost. Thank you, Jack. I gotta check and see if I have new emotes. Because if I get them, I gotta put them into place. No. It says 19 more members needed before I'll get another emoji. That is so many. That is like... That's like more members than I ever hoped to get in my entire life. They're like, sorry. No more members for you. No more emojis for you until you get more members. That's crazy. 19 more. Isn't that a lot? It's kind of a ridiculous amount. It's like, who's ever gonna get that many members? Hey! Jack Frost with another 5 gift memberships. Yo, we about to have a lot of members. About to have so many members. Oh my goodness. Ash Olsen, Katie Kaiba, Schwinston, Jacob Benenbrock was gifted a membership, and Caden Cohn. I wonder if it actually updates. I closed my window. I wonder if it actually updates. Like in real time. That's insane. Yo, Jack Frost. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, it says 14 more. That's crazy. I guess it updates in real time. At least I can track my progress. Yo, thank you, Jack Frost. Lighten it up in the chat. Thank you so much. That's a lot of gift memberships right there. Hey, got gifted that membership. Bunch of people out there did. Congratulations to the new members. If you were a lurker who has now been exposed, don't worry. Don't worry. It's no big deal. Everybody who watches the stream is equal. If you watch, I appreciate you. I don't mind if you lurk. There's some streams that I lurk on too. I think we all gotta lurk at some point in our life. You gotta lurk. Because people got stuff they're doing. But you still want to watch the stream. Well, I don't know. Some people probably just don't chat. Sometimes I chat, sometimes I lurk. I wonder how long it will take me to get all my mons up to level 100. Bye, love. Just keep on doing raids and you'll get XP candies. And then use the XP candies to make your strongest Pokemon like stronger. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. It's not too bad to get to level 100. The real hard part is maxing out your EVs, getting enough bottle caps to max out your IVs. Hey, shout out to Big Red. Yeah, it's tough getting the EVs maxed out correctly. I always have to look up a build guide for every Pokemon to see what I'm actually supposed to max out for them, but it's usually HP and attack or HP and special attack 90% of the time. Can someone please let me have an ability capsule? Juan Molina, you can get them from doing raids. You can also get an ability patch from doing raids. 6-star raids and 7-star raids drop ability patch. Which, by the way, you guys, the Cinderace raid event is back on right now. The Cinderace raid event started a few hours ago. So if you're looking to farm protein and ability patches and what's the other good items? I think there's high value items you can sell in those raids. Don't forget about those Cinderace raids. Happy late birthday. Bye, love. What rewards do you get from raids? You mean from the 7-star raids or from just like regular raids? Because Herbas only drop on 5-star raids and 6-star raids. And they're not a guaranteed drop on any raid, so you're not guaranteed to get them. I think it's gonna be really obvious when it's green because it's just gonna look so different. Because the blue is kind of hard to see, but the green won't be, so it should be pretty easy to spot. Yeah, you can solo Cinderace raids. If you don't go into online raids and you have your Slowbro build done correctly, then you can solo Cinderace raids all by yourself. No online required. Amal, I thought you already got your Cinderace. Coconuts have water in them. Technically, coconuts have coconut juice in them. And coconut juice is colloquially referred to as coconut water. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the... I'll probably have to do the Let Me Carry You stream again. Because I have to say that stream was pretty successful. I wonder if I just carried one person at a time, if it would be easier with 2 NPCs. It actually might. Or even if we had 1 NPC. Yeah, I wish they would put Urbas in 7-star raids. Yeah, it's like they just don't quite know like what to do. Because it's like so obvious to players, but then like they just, I don't know, they just don't get it. They just don't know what we want. We want the Urbas. Can we make it more clear to Game Freak? We want the Urbas. We want the Urbas. Give us the Urbas. Ow. Oh well. You do get really good items from the 7-star raids though. Like I farmed them quite a bit. And their raids they're definitely worth farming. You'll be rich. And you get a bunch of high value items, not just for selling. Like I've got a big old stockpile of protein and other vitamins that I got from 7-star raids. Like Charizard was dropping pretty good vitamins. I think it was dropping special attack. I forget which one that is. I think it's a Carbos or something. Use Quillfish using acupressure. Yeah, I really don't care what people do for support as long as it's like actually useful and they actually like fire defense and all that. Because like we need defense cheers. That's always important. Heal cheers and defense cheers. I feel like people forget to do those. And if your big attacker can't focus on attacking and they have to do cheers, it's just slowing everybody down. PokeGeek got a shiny Sandygast on her channel. If you guys haven't seen that, that was a banger. And it made me want to get one. I wonder if I used a ghost sandwich, if the outbreak would keep on spawning. Or if the encounter power would like negate it. It's making me curious now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, sleeping slowpoke. Whoa, what is this right here? What is this on the ground? What? What is that coming from? It's clearly a light source because my shadow is blocking it. What is that from? Okay, that's weird. That's weirding me out. Whatever. This game has so many anomalies in it. Okay, I'm doing really bad with my hatching here. I know, right? The game is working as intended, lol. Go to the beach south of Levincia for Sandygast? Let me check and see where I am. I don't even know where I am. Yeah, I'm over by Porto Marinada. Oh wait, what? Why did I do that? Dude, that light thing is still there. What ball did I catch my Cinderace with? I caught mine with Luxury Ball. Because I knew I was going to breed it. Blake Nisbet is trying to give away his hacked shiny Pokemon for your legitimate real shiny Pokemon. That sounds like a real fair trade right there. Good luck with that, Blake. See you later, Mario. How long does it take you to get all the eggs you need before you start the stream? 1 hour. It's 2 sandwiches. The Gemini. Half hour with a great peanut butter sandwich. And then another half hour with another great peanut butter sandwich. And then if you really have the time, a third great peanut butter sandwich, but you probably won't be able to hatch all the eggs in one sitting. You'll probably have some leftovers. But I'd rather have leftover eggs to hatch next time than not have enough eggs for the time that I plan on hatching. So, yeah, I would say do the 3 sandwiches if you can, but I only do 2 most nights. And you should get about 2 boxes of eggs per sandwich per half hour. But you have to do the egg power 2 sandwich. There's no way around it. You have to do it. Otherwise you won't get any eggs. Although if you only need 1 egg for your Pokedex, you don't have to eat the sandwich. You may have to wait for 10 or 15 minutes to get 1 egg, but you will eventually get an egg. But I recommend to eat the sandwich even if you just need 1 egg, because I swear I've sat there for 10 minutes and waited for 1 egg to spawn and it just wouldn't spawn. So it's worth it to just take the few extra seconds and eat the cheap sandwich. You could also go buy egg power level 1 from a vendor. There are certain vendors that sell egg power level 1, and if you just need 1 egg, then that'll get the job done too. But yeah, if you're really gonna shiny hunt, lots of eggs. Get the egg power 2. I'm not sure if you can buy egg power 2 from anywhere. Does anybody know if there are shops that sell food that will give you level 2 bonuses? Because I've been looking for a shop that'll give you egg power level 2 where you could just buy it and then hatch your eggs right there. Or not hatch them, but I mean gather them. But I have not found anywhere that will give you level 2 bonuses from food. Yeah, be sure to empty your basket every 5 minutes. Yeah, I check it more frequently than 5 minutes. Most of the time. Sometimes I get distracted. But for the most part, I check it about every 2 minutes. Because you don't want to max out at 10 eggs. And you'd be surprised, even in 1 minute, how many eggs you'll get. I mean, that thing will fill up fast. I would say you're like 5 minutes. That's waiting a little bit too long. I'd say do it like every 2 or 3 minutes. Because you definitely don't want to max out. And yeah, he's right. It'll max at 10. So once it hits 10, you're not gathering eggs anymore. So you're losing your efficiency on the sandwich. Colossal is just too big. Takes up the whole screen. The picnic is a bit of a time waster. They need to put more features in there. Nah, Big Red, you might be confused. The picnic is like how you do all your shiny hunting in this game. You got your sandwiches to get sparkling power, tidal power, encounter power. You also get all your Masuda method egg hunts done from the picnic. It's definitely not a time waster. And in Sword and Shield, the picnic was a massive time waster. There was absolutely no reason to do it. But in this game, like, all your shiny bonuses are tied to the picnic. They finally did it right. They finally figured out, like, how to make picnicking actually, like, do something in the game to where you'll actually use it. Like, I basically never did a single picnic for the most part in Sword and Shield because there was just no reason to do it. It was like such a wasted feature. But this game I've done like a million picnics because I always need a sandwich for some purpose. But I guess if you spent more than like 3 minutes in there, which I don't know why you would, but I mean, unless you're hunting eggs. I thought they did a good job on this game. They finally made it to where it actually does something like useful that you need to do. Although I did hear in Pokemon Sword and Shield that you could make curry and then Pokemon would actually like show up at your like picnic and they could be shiny. I actually never knew about that until like late last year, like years after the game came out. Yeah, it's true. If you could organize your box or something while you're waiting for eggs, that would be really handy. That would actually be super handy. Although I'd probably get so distracted organizing my box that I would forget to grab my eggs. But yeah, that'd be better than like playing with your Pokemon, which I'm literally never gonna do. Or like bathing your Pokemon, which I'm literally never gonna do. But once again, you know, if they made some kind of feature where like bathing your Pokemon was how shiny Pokemon show up, or you know, something. If your Pokemon like got so stinky that it got poisoned and you had to bathe it every so often, something like that, like something where you actually needed to do the feature, then people would use it more. Imagine if your Pokemon got so stinky that they got poisoned. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, it raises friendship. Just a matter of time till we get that shiny. And I keep on forgetting to trade out my eggs. It's a never-ending story. Will I ever remember to trade out my eggs? Stinky Pokemon equals free repels. That sure would be handy if it actually worked that way. Yeah, see, that would actually make sense. If your Pokemon got so stinky that it repelled Pokemon, and then eventually you had to give them a bath to make Pokemon spawn again, there you go. People would use the feature. And it would have like a funny little story too. And then I guess if you wanted to have no Pokemon around, then it would be, you know, a feature you could exploit. And then maybe it wouldn't have any effect on other stinky Pokemon, and it could be a way to shiny hunt Stunky. Because only Stunky would spawn if your Pokemon stink. They could put a lot of little details in like that. If they would actually spend enough time developing the game. Instead of rushing it. Yeah, you like the main story? Yeah, Phantom Riptide. I thought it was good. I didn't have any complaints at all. There was parts of it that weren't my favorite. The Team Star part, their whole story wasn't my favorite, but I didn't think it was bad. The only part that I thought was semi-bad was the whole school thing. Because I'm like, you guys really don't understand what kids like, do you? It's not school. Like, I just imagine like the parent out there who played Pokemon as a kid and now they're like, oh, I'm gonna get my kids into Pokemon. I'm gonna get them a new Pokemon game. Hey kids, I'm getting you a new game. What's it called? Pokemon. What's it about? Well, you see, we're gonna go to school and then you gotta take all these classes and there's gonna be a midterm and a test, and at the end you're gonna know everything there is to know about Pokemon, and then you can go be the ultimate Pokemon master. Okay, have fun with that. I'm gonna go play outside now. I just don't fully understand why they did the whole school thing, but actually I like it because it's kind of nostalgic and fun, but like it's kind of a strange concept from like a kid's perspective, but no big deal. It was still pretty cool. They did a good job on the actual school itself. It had a lot of like interesting features. I was glad it wasn't like a gigantic... I'm glad it wasn't like a gigantic school where you could get lost inside, because I really thought it was going to be like an actual school where I have to like remember where the classrooms are and find my way through the halls and all that, but luckily it was just a series of menus to get around everywhere. That was actually a really smart way to do it, because I would have got lost inside that school so fast. I only did the classes to unlock stuff. I haven't even done the classes. They're still undone on my game. Maybe I'll go do them one day, but I swear it's the most boring and annoying part of the game, so I probably won't. I don't know. Am I missing anything? Should I go and do the classes? I did the history class and it unlocked a bunch of stuff on my map. And I was like, oh man, maybe I'm like missing out on some important features or something. You know? Splishy splash. Alright, we're still hunting for Wingull. I don't know when this thing is gonna spawn. They're all starting to look shiny because of the yellow light at night. And of course, if you know your color wheel, then you know that yellow and blue makes green. So they all look shiny to me at first, because I'm seeing green. Just the barely tiniest hint of green, because the sunset is making them a little bit more yellow. Those guys look good in the sunset. Wow, look at that. Nice yellow color on their yellow wings. Gyarados is out there just hanging. Gyarados is a flying type. Isn't Wingull a flying type? I wonder if I ate a flying type sandwich, if it would be helpful. I mean, Wingull has to be a flying type, right? Took like 40 minutes to get Galarian Meowth from doing the language class. You know, I heard some people saying that Berserker was like a beast in this game. And you know, I completed the Pokédex. But obviously I don't have Berserker because I haven't done the classes, so I'm like, wait, isn't Berserker in the Pokédex? I don't know, I'm like confused about that whole situation. It's not needed for Dex. Okay, okay, that makes more sense. Big Red, good call. Thanks for that intel. Yeah, because I was thinking about that, and I'm like, I've got my shiny charm, but I never got a Berserker, so you'd think that that would be required. Yeah, Charizard isn't in the Pokédex either, exactly. But I mean, Charizard is in the event. It's not technically anywhere in the game. But Berserker, I mean, I guess you could look at it like Berserker isn't in the game either, since you're getting Meowth from the language class. And it's a Galarian Meowth, but it still holds the same Pokédex entry as the regular Meowth. So as long as you caught Meowth, then you basically caught the Pokédex entry. I don't know, that's a weird one, because yeah, it's like they're basically acting like it's not in the game as far as the Pokédex is concerned. Hey, shout out to I Told You, number 6 on Fuecoco. Are you starting your Fuecoco hunt? Yeah, this shiny hunt is a tough one. It's not for the faint of heart. It can take some real time. Even with the good odds, 1 in 512, those are really good odds, but it's not a guarantee. Wug Trio looks like it's already shiny. Like, why is Wug Trio just like gigantic and red? It looks like it should be a shiny. Great wiggling wiglets. Hunting shiny Shellos in this game is a pain. Yeah, I keep thinking the Shellos are shiny, so I go and knock them out just in case. And it's like, I low-key know they're actually not shiny, but they just look so similar that I can't help but check it. These two methods of shiny hunting work really well together. Because I'm running around in circles to check the spawns, and then that's hatching the eggs. It's a great simultaneous way to hunt. You're doing a full odds Poco Path hunt? See, if I was gonna do a shiny only playthrough, I would just go get my starter, go straight to school, and begin the treasure hunt as quickly as possible. Because you pretty much like, as far as I can tell, there's nothing stopping you from just going straight to school, right? I don't know. I haven't done it yet. But like, I don't think you need to do the full odds hunt unless you just want to. But I was thinking about this for my own shiny lock, and I think I'm just gonna like go straight to school, because then you can unlock outbreaks. Because outbreaks will start spawning right after you get done with school, right? Once you get into the treasure hunt. And I think there's like nothing stopping you aside from a few battles. Yeah, you gotta battle Demona and Team Star, yeah. Yeah, as long as you get a shiny before this first gym or boss. Yeah. Because to me, the game doesn't even really start until you do the, you know, until you unlock the treasure hunt. That's when, you know, you get free reign to explore the map and you have your mount. Like, I remember shiny hunting Lechonk and not even having my mount Pokemon. And like, after I got my mount and realized like how close I was to having my mount and starting the treasure hunt and getting mass outbreaks and raids and all that, I was like, dude, why didn't I do that faster? Because essentially you only have the Nemona battle and the Team Star battle. I think you have to do the Nemona battle with your Quaxley. I don't think you even have an option to do any other Pokemon for that battle. Maybe. I guess maybe. Yeah, people were shocked that you get the ride Pokemon at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that's true, they were. I was a little shocked by that. But once you realize that you can't battle with it, it's like, it's not like they're giving you all this, you know, legendary power to just cakewalk the game with. I mean, you can ride it. It doesn't even go very fast in the beginning. You still gotta unlock all your abilities to climb walls and everything, so I didn't think it was that strange. Like, once you consider the fact that you can't even battle with it. Okay, my count was about to get messed up, but I realized that I needed to update it. I'm trying to find a Gengar raid den that I can do on my own. You can also trade for the NPC Gengar. Does anybody know what city that's in? There's an NPC trade for Gengar somewhere along the way in the game. Unless you just really want to do a Gengar raid, and that's cool too. Levincia? Dylan says Levincia. I actually never found that trade, interestingly. Which kind of makes sense that I wouldn't find it. I feel like if I would have explored like every little nook and cranny of Paldea and talked to like every NPC, I'd probably still be trying to beat the game right now. I wouldn't even be shiny hunting. I'd just be trying to beat the game. Because there's seriously so much to see. Wow, Terrence Singh transferred all 400 Pokemon from Violet to Scarlet. A lot of people do that, interestingly. I'll probably go and catch them all. Although that's honestly a pretty good idea, because getting the shiny charm right at the beginning of the game, you're gonna get so many more shiny Pokemon in your playthrough. If you're doing a shiny lock, that would give you like the ultimate advantage. That's a pretty good idea. What do you guys think about doing a shiny lock with a shiny charm? Is that cheating? Still no shiny cat. I think they need to have a starter Pokemon that's a snake. Like Ekans. Five hours of non-stop transferring Pokemon. Oh yeah. Yeah, 5 hours, I believe it. Superior? What is a superior? Yeah, I guess that thing is a snake, isn't it? Have you guys ever noticed how Wingull defies the laws of physics? It's just not how lift works. Wingull is not achieving lift on its wings. Caught a jumbo marked shiny Bramblin. Nice, David. Well, just like Snivy is a weird, or sorry, Superior is a weird looking snake. Quaquaval, or whatever it's called, is a weird looking peacock. It's more like peacock inspired, you know? It's definitely not a peacock, but it's very peacock inspired. Superior is, it could be more snaky, but it definitely has decent snake vibes. I was thinking more of a snake like Arbok, where it's like super clearly a snake. But yeah, Wingull is gliding, but that's not gliding right there. That's hovering. You cannot achieve lift without flapping your wings. It is defying the laws of physics. It has not achieved lift, and it should be falling to the ground because of gravity. There's no way around it. Flap your wings or go to the ground, Wingull. It's one or the other. It's one or the other, Wingull. Make a choice. Have you guys changed the background on your boxes yet? I decided to change the background on every single one of my boxes. Just for funsies. The other day I accidentally released my shiny Golduck. Yeah, it doesn't warn you. Yeah, I released a shiny on stream the other night. And I was kind of expecting it to give me like some kind of a warning. And of course it didn't. Boy, he waited for that Wiglet. He waited for him. Yeah, it doesn't give you any warning if you release a shiny, you guys. It doesn't say like other games where it's like, are you sure? Because this is a really special Pokemon. Like, that's what it says in other Pokemon games. And it even has like a red like lettering and everything. So like when you see it, you're like, oh, I'm transferring a shiny. Let me not do that. But this game, they're like, you sure? Okay. Man, where is this green one? I just keep thinking I'm gonna see it. Shout out to Sunny the Octoling. Do you put your shinies in a separate box? I mean, I pretty much only have shiny Pokemon. But yeah, I keep them in a special box. I have some Pokemon that are just for trades in case anybody needs them for decks because they're hard to get. Even though I barely ever use them, there'll be that one day when I actually have something that somebody needs. And then I got 4 or 5 boxes that are just for shinies. Although technically I need 14 boxes for shinies, which is crazy. So about half of your total boxes you would need for a shiny living dex if you were gonna do one. Eventually I may start to organize my Pokemon by Pokedex numbers, so I know which ones I have and which ones I don't, like visually. But I don't think I'm there yet. Not quite. Save regularly and you can reset if you release your mons? What do you mean? If you release them? Oh, you mean if you accidentally released a shiny? I mean, in this game you have to release your Pokemon one at a time. I feel like it would be pretty hard to release a shiny, because you're not going to mass transfer it. I don't know. I recommend to keep it on the screen where you can actually see what Pokemon you're looking at in your box. So as you're scrolling through, it'll load the Pokemon so you can look at it. Like when you're in your box, there's different views, you know? And I recommend this view, not this view. This view with the stats, and this view with the stats. No. Keep it on this view so you can actually see if it's shiny. That's what I recommend anyway. If you're transferring Pokemon anyway. Is there a brown shiny? Good point. Is there a brown shiny? Well, Golem is like kind of a brown shiny, but Graveler is definitely a brown shiny. Emptied 18 boxes of Fuecoco rejects. I'm telling you, you guys, release them as you go. It's way better. I remember the days of sitting there releasing 18 boxes of eggs. I will never go back to those days. It's a significant improvement to just release them as you go. It just takes a couple extra seconds. Look how fast it is to release them. It takes nothing. It's literally nothing. What, it took me like an extra 15 seconds? It's like 3 seconds per Pokemon. I like how they fly in from above. It's got a good, very good look to it. $1,220 eggs for Masuda method Sprigatito? Choi, you got really unlucky. That's the most I've heard of so far. My worst hunt was Kabuto. Over 15,000 fossils at full odds. That was like absolutely terrible. I think I messed up my count. I did. It's raining. Let's see if Pelipper appears. You caught a shiny Psyduck? Nice, Cass. Oh, look out. Sprigatito, you're on the beach. They did do a really good job on the wet sand. It really looks like wet sand. It also reminds me of the beach level in Streets of Rage from the original Sega Genesis. The rainy beach level from Streets of Rage. That was a good game, by the way. You know, I bought the remake, the Streets of Rage remake they did for the Nintendo Switch. It was alright. It was alright. Hey, shout out to Lewis's Adventures. Sup, Lewis? New video is gonna be short. Hey, what's it about, Lewis? Speaking of short videos, YouTube is going to start paying creators for short videos. Lewis, that's disgusting. That's what we call TMI. Too much information. Whoa. Did you see that sandy ghast? Somebody said the sandy ghast would melt, but I didn't know they meant literally. I can't talk. Whoa! Whoa! Oh. Thought it was green. Tricked me. Azure, there's gonna be, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be new rules for creators. For monetizing shorts. Because in February, they're gonna start revenue splitting with creators. I had to sign a bunch of, new terms of service today. Sandy gas melted. Have you guys ever seen that before? It just disappeared. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had to sign a bunch of new terms of service for the YouTube partnership program today. And they're lowering the revenue split down to 50%. Which was really shocking to me. I'm still pretty shocked about it. Me and Amal were talking about it in the member chat quite a bit. But yeah, they're changing their revenue split from what I can tell. And they're lowering it to 50-50. But then while they're doing that, they had us also sign a different terms of service for shorts monetization, and it said that they're going to start revenue splitting my shorts with me on February 1st. Not like I create that much short content, but I mean, if they're going to revenue split it, then maybe it would entice me to make a little bit more. But I was wondering how that works, because I'm like, they've got to have had some kind of program where creators can get money from shorts, otherwise they wouldn't make any shorts. So that makes sense, the 90 million thing or whatever it was, the 10 million. For some people, that's like 10 shorts, you know, so they could do it, but for some of us, it's a little bit more difficult than that. Oh, there goes my egg. Giving up on the Nidoking combo for now. Ooh, Sir Jonathan. That's rough. I hate giving up a good combo. You guys, somebody on Twitter did a glitch in this game where they didn't select a starter and they were able to go out like into the world with no starter. Nothing really special happens aside from your game crashes a lot because you don't have a Pokemon. So when you try to battle, it like crashes your game, and there's a bunch of other things that crash your game too. And I mean, nothing like super special happens. You just basically can't play the game and your starters follow you around like the whole time. So you have like the 3 starters following you like for ages. But yeah, it's possible to do it, I guess. It's just one of the many glitches in the game. Although I gotta say, glitches like that I'm okay with. Like duplicating glitches and stuff like that I think are pretty annoying. Yeah, Shiny Red, it's like not that game breaking, but like it kind of breaks the story because you can't actually play. And when you try to encounter a wild Pokemon, it crashes the game because you don't have a Pokemon to throw, so it just doesn't know what to do. Oh, and also you can use rare candies and it'll level up an egg in your party that makes no sense. Like the egg is invisible in your party, and then every time the egg levels up, it changes the egg's name to the number of levels it has. So it'll be like, you're 4 leveled up to level 4. You're 6 leveled up to level 6. And it's like, okay, but then the egg just disappears and you can't hatch it or use it for battle or anything. So yeah, it's like this weird yeah, YouTube recommends me videos sometimes, and it recommended me one about that. If you fly, will you be able to hatch eggs? That I don't know. I've guessed that you can because I've hatched eggs while I was jumping. But yeah, that I don't know. I think the answer is yes. And I've tried doing that flying speed thing. I could not get it to work no matter how hard I tried. See how sometimes when you're in the air, like, you'll hatch like I just did? But it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it is a little bit hard to tell. Jonathan, if you need an egg, get in the trade. I'll do it right now. Alright, hop in there if you need a Sprigatito, Sir Jonathan. Alright, take good care of Sprigatito. Yeah, I tried really hard to do the flying speed glitch thing and I could not do it. I don't know, I followed the instructions from the tweet and it just didn't make any sense. It wouldn't work. But they really didn't explain it that well. It seemed like it could be done, but I tried to make a video about it because glitchy videos like that always get a lot of views, but it wouldn't work. For me, anyway. Got shiny score bunny. Nice. Congratulations, Big Red. Yeah, Pokegeek, I did it from the highest point on the map, but that's not how the glitch works. It doesn't matter how high you are. You just have to push the buttons in the right order, but I just couldn't figure out like what the trick to getting it to actually like boost your speed was. But yeah, I did it from the highest point, but that doesn't have anything to do with how it works. You could even do it from a low point. But I never could get the boost to kick in, no matter what I did. But there's some trick to it that they just weren't explaining properly. I swore that Finizen looked purple for a second. Man, I keep thinking they're green. I don't know. Have any of you guys got the speed trick to work? It always frustrates me when I have to give up on something. I wanna do that, but no matter how hard I tried, I could not get it to work. What I was thinking for the speed glitch is there's probably something about the way that you boost. I never could figure it out, but it seemed like maybe you have to boost and like jump. Because there's been a couple of times when I boosted and jumped and I was going way faster than other times. And I was thinking the trick is probably somewhere in there, like somewhere in like how fast you're going during your boost and how fast you're going like while you're in the air. But yeah, I couldn't get it to work. I tried for like way too long, like an hour and a half or something. It was so frustrating, and I was like, this time I'm gonna get it, and just could not get it. And it's a cool glitch. It's one of the few glitches I would like to do. You have to yank the joystick forward as soon as you're about to glide. You have to yank the joystick forward as soon as you're about to glide. If I could even do it one time, I would just be so happy, because then at least I could like repeat it, but yeah. Oh, there goes my egg. I'm scared I might KO a shiny Taurus. You can't, by love. That's not possible. So don't worry about that. It's not possible. Okay, I think I'm on 91. Hey, Sir Jonatron, you're welcome for the trade. Thanks for the dono. See, no matter how hard I try, it's like, it doesn't do anything. I know you gotta do it more than one time, but I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been able to figure it out. Because not only do you have to do it, you know, one time, then you gotta do it multiple times in a row to get it to actually give you the boost. And it's, I don't know, it's impossible. I couldn't figure it out. But I know it is possible. Technically. I would like to figure it out. Bylove, why would it matter if you knocked out the shiny in battle? If you saved it, you could just reset and do the battle over again. And if you're not saving before your shiny encounters, then you are a madman. Then you are an absolute madman. Public service announcement. Save before you encounter your shinies, people. $95 eggs. I know, living on the edge, not saving. Yeah, that's why I don't worry if I knock him out. Just reset, do it again. Got the shiny Tauros fire form, nice. Bye, love, you are a mad woman. No, I'm sure that you're saving. Like any rational human being would do. Don't get mad, get glad. Palafin, you washed up on the shore. I think it was Finizen. Bye, love. You are a mad woman. You almost knocked out a shiny Scyther? Careful now. Whoa! No, stop hatching! I got the shiny, you guys! Oh my goodness, there it is! Check it out, we got shiny! Hey, look at that beautiful shiny Wingull. That took long enough. Didn't it? Okay, let's save it. I'm guessing this thing will be pretty low level. I actually don't know. Dude, look at that bright green. Yeah, 28, we can catch that. And a luxury ball. Oh. Wingull with the agility. Nice shiny. I knew it was going to be easy to spot. Like, so easy to spot. Come on now. Get in there. Yes. Ooh, you little. Supersonic. What are you going to do? Confuse me? Oh, dear. Not like that, Wingull. I got a nice, beautiful, expensive luxury ball for you. Cost me like 3,000 Pokebucks to get that thing. Now get in there. You little. You little. Get in there. These luxury balls are expensive, Wingull. I'm going to give you a nice home in my Pokemon boxes. I like this close-up view. It makes Wingull look gigantic. Yo, I'm about to waste some money on this Wingull today. Look at these luxury balls. Might have to catch Wingull in a netball. Might have to catch it in a dive ball. Come on now. Wingull. What are you doing? Alright, that's it. I'm getting out my Master Ball. Just kidding. Can you catch it in a dive ball? Just because it's water, I don't think you can catch it in a dive ball. I think I need to... Catching Pokemon in or on the water. I don't think that actually works. Yeah, the net ball was a little bit more effective. Why is my Pokeball floating? That was weird. All right, there we go. Shiny Wingull secured. It rides upon ocean winds as if it were a glider. In the winter, it hides food around its nest. Finally, we got it. That took some time. I still want to catch a wild shiny Pelipper. I don't want to catch the Wingull twice and evolve it. Otherwise, I would go for another Wingull. But I am thinking I'll probably eventually do my extreme shiny living dex for this game and catch everything that there is to catch. Just because the sandwich system and the outbreak system are so good that, I mean, there's no reason not to in the long run. Who knows how many years that'll take me, but it's not like we got anything better to do. But yeah, I still got to work on my Still gotta work on my shiny living dex for Legends Arceus. Although, honestly, I don't know if I want to finish it. But I feel obligated to finish it. But I low-key don't even care. But I should have finished what I started. I bet I could shiny hunt the shiny living dex a lot faster in Arceus. Like if I really put my mind to it. Let's check and see if it has a mark. Nope, no marks. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You guys have any spooky plans for tomorrow? Shiny Red, are you trying to do the Jason thing? It's not key. It goes like this. Key is not scary at all. But when you hear that chi ha ha ha, you know it's about to go down. You know you're about to get attacked with a machete. That was a good try, Shiny Red. I got what you were going for. I got what you were going for. It was enough to get me there, so I guess we could call that effective communication. It's key. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Eevee Queen. Thank you for recognizing my talent. Thank you. If your union circle is 4 digits, you might not be online. That's all I can think of. If you're not online, then I don't think you'll... I think it's a different code system when you're not online. Yeah, Eevee Queen... I probably saw every scary movie up until about like the 2000s. When they started getting so bad that it wasn't even worth it to watch them anymore. Anyone want to do an offline union? You can only do that with someone who's got a Switch that's in the same room as you. That feature exists so that people can play with each other even if they don't have online, as long as you're in the same room. Have I seen Cujo? No, I haven't seen it. Link cables. I know, right? If only. I'm glad we don't have linking cables anymore. That was ridiculous. I mean, I get it for the time it was how it had to be done, but it's nice that it's all wireless now. Link codes work. Okay, Shep, you can't use online features unless you pay for online. So yeah, if you pay for online, then just get online. But if you haven't paid for online, then you can't use the online features. It's pretty simple. If somebody types in your 4-digit link code and they're not in the same room with you, then it's not gonna do anything. Welcome back, Cass. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. You know what my favorite is? The Blob. The Blob. No, The Blob's probably not my favorite. What was good from horror movies back then? Oh, there was this one movie that had like scary toys that came to life. That was bad. Oh, you know what movie was absolutely terrifying? Pet Sematary. That movie gave me like permanent nightmares. That movie was so scary. Yeah, what was the deal with that? It was Toy Story? No, it wasn't. Puppet Master? It actually, I think it might have been Puppet Master with the toys that all come alive. Teletubbies was a very scary horror show. Yeah, that son was up to no good. What was he doing? I don't know. He's like, hey, I'm watching you, like, all the time. Are you talking about Small Soldiers? I don't know. I was a kid. I woke up at, like, midnight, and I went in the living room and turned on the TV, and there was this, like, super scary movie, and I couldn't stop watching it. And I scarred myself for life. There's a bunch of little, like, toys. One of them was, like, a soldier. I don't know. Yeah, Chucky was scary. You know what was really scary was the Leprechaun. That movie was too scary. They're like, oh crap, we let the Leprechaun out of the box. All that was holding down the box was a 4-leaf clover. And somebody done moved the clover. And now the murderous Leprechaun is on the loose. That movie was too scary. I don't know. Maybe because he was like so short or he just was so scary. Scared the crap out of me. Sounds like Toy Story to me. Yeah, the only part of the movie I'm not mentioning is where the toys go on a murderous rampage and kill everyone. That's the part of the movie that makes it distinguished from Toy Story. Very similar to Toy Story. All the toys are alive, but what they do during the movie is quite different. How long have I been doing this for? Julian and Xavier. For about 2.5 hours. Sounds like Toy Soldiers. That's probably... I'm too afraid to Google it. I'll give myself nightmares, but... if it's the movie that has all the murdering toys, then that's probably that movie. Leprechaun was so scary, I never even finished it. I never even finished Leprechaun. I have never seen the end of that movie or any of the sequels. It was just too scary. Oh, you know what's a good scary movie that's not like that scary is dang, you already know what I'm gonna say. What's that movie? Gremlins. Yeah, Gremlins. Don't feed Mogwai after midnight. I told you, kid, don't feed him after midnight and never let him get wet. Yeah, I don't think I saw Puppet Master. That one's not ringing a bell. Yeah, Gizmo. He's a Mogwai. His name was Gizmo, but his species was Mogwai. Why is my game so blurry? Look, you guys, my game is in... Did you see that? My game was in, like, permanent blurry mode. That was weird. Do I want a very scary movie? No, I don't. I don't watch scary movies. I quit watching scary movies a long, long time ago. Too scary. Giving me nightmares. It's called The Conjuring. I don't know. Was The Conjuring scary, you guys? You know what movie was not scary? The Blair Witch Project. People were like falling out of their seats in the movie theater screaming, and I was like, are you guys serious? This is such drivel. The Blair Witch Project. Anybody remember that? That was like one of the first like viral movies. Like people were like, oh, I can't believe this. And then I had heard all the hype about it, and I was like, man, this is gonna be some scary movie. And then I watched it, and I was like, people cannot be serious. This is not scary. It was so not scary. Shiny hunting Spiel. All right, good luck, Melissa. Pokemon 2000, when Ash became a rock, was very scary. Ooh. Yeah, but then Pikachu cried and brought him back to life. You know, I never saw any scary movies in the theaters. Maybe that was by design. Maybe my parents didn't let us or something. I don't know. But I always saw scary movies like when I wasn't supposed to see them. Like at the babysitter's house, or like at a friend's house, or like wake up in the middle of the night and go watch TV and scary movies are on. Actually, on Friday the 13th, they used to do Jason marathons. Anybody remember that back in the day? If it was Friday the 13th, you could guarantee that they were going to do a Jason marathon. I think it was on USA channel. There's a channel called USA. I wonder if they still do that. Anybody know? I saw the Blair Witch in the movies. In the theater, yeah. Gave me such a headache. Yeah, the biggest deal about that movie from like a cinematography perspective was that they hand cammed it, which means that they filmed it without gimbals and without tripods, and they just had the camera in their hand, so it like moves around like this the whole time, which is technically like the worst thing you can do. But then it became a popular way of filming, and even The Office did it. If you guys remember The Office, there was two groundbreaking things about The Office from a cinematography perspective. One was that they hand cammed it, so the camera was like not on a fixed gimbal or tripod or anything like that. And then the other thing is that they broke the third wall. I think I'm saying that correctly. And they would actually look directly into the camera and talk directly into the camera, which was pretty unheard of for most movies and television at that time. And that format became extremely popular. But the Blair Witch, they hand cammed it. And that's part of what made it look so real. Oh my god. So bad. Third wall, yeah, I wasn't sure if I said that right. Fourth wall, you think? No, I think it is third. The part I wasn't sure about was wall. But the third part I was sure about. Are you sure it's the fourth wall? I don't know, you guys. Thought it was the third wall. I don't know what the first and second are. Here, let's Google it. We'll just make sure. Third wall. Why did I put 4 wall? Third wall. Breaking the third wall refers to when a character addresses the medium in which they are situated. This is one level removed from breaking the fourth wall, in which characters acknowledge and/or speak to the audience. Okay, so it is the fourth wall in The Office because they acknowledge or speak to the audience. So Boog, you were right. Fourth wall. Grim to Grim, also correct. Fourth wall. The third wall is where you address the medium that you're situated, which that I don't fully get. When an actor breaks the fourth wall, they're communicating with the audience. The 3 walls are actual real-life walls on the stage, whereas the fourth wall is an imaginary wall between the audience and the production. Very interesting. Very interesting. I still don't get what is the third wall. The third wall is the wall between the actor and the partner on the stage. The other actor. To really listen and share, even while under the pressures of performance, takes great courage. The other actor must be allowed to be more than just a piece of stage furniture that happens to talk. That didn't even make sense. What does breaking the third wall mean? Breaking the third wall refers to when a character addresses the medium in which they are situated. I hate Google. It's the same thing I already read. Well, apparently obviously the term has its origin in theaters, so it doesn't necessarily apply to film. You know what? Anyway, fourth wall is what we were thinking of. That was it. Let's see. So I'm at 116. I gotta check my boxes. How many more eggs have we got left? Okay, we're almost done with our eggs, you guys. And then we'll wrap it. Okay, fourth wall. It was fourth wall. Yeah, that's a W for Boog. Yep, exactly. Oh, I thought it was shiny at first. Yeah, big dub for Boog. Good job, Boog. You knew that one. Boog, are you in drama class or what? How'd you know that? Gotta go to drama class. That's where you pick up all the ladies. No, I'm just kidding. Band is where you pick up all the ladies. Come on now. Everybody knows that. The actor who played Jason is actually a ghost hunter. That is a fun fact, isn't it? Learn something new every day. That's right, Big Red. Lemble said Lemble raid. Hey, Lemble. Good to see you. Lemble, are you really raiding me or is it an ironic raid? Because I'm good with it either way. Welcome to the stream, Lemble. You came right at the end. Coco Melon was a scary movie for 2022. I don't think I heard about that one. I should be at 121 by the time I'm done with my count. I'm gonna have to hatch 4 eggs to keep my count in sets of 5. Otherwise it's gonna annoy me. Oh, you guys, this is random, but I've been following Elon Musk tweets for a while. Just like since the whole Twitter takeover thing got started, like more than a few months back. And I was following the drama, and his tweets were crazy. And then Tesla's stock price started plummeting like so bad. And now Elon isn't tweeting anything crazy anymore. And I'm like, oh man, those tweets were pretty entertaining. Dang, they look shiny sometimes. So yeah, he's not tweeting anything crazy anymore. I've been checking on a fairly regular basis, and no crazy tweets. Okay, I did 4 boxes, which is 120, plus I had that 1 extra egg, so 121. So that's where we landed for the night. I like this red background a lot. That's actually pretty good. Let's go find my breeding box. And I guess I'll set myself up to breed. Alright, you guys. Don't forget. Okay, don't forget. Cinderace raids are back today. Don't forget, you guys. This is important. Cinderace raids are back right now. You could get in a Cinderace raid. Pretty cool, huh? And I'm gonna do one right after the stream. Alright, you guys, I am out of here. I'm gonna wrap the stream up. Let's see if I can actually get the right Pokemon for this raid so I don't make everybody wait. There we go. I'm ready to go. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll catch you next time. I'm going to go do some Cinderace raids before I go to bed. Because you guys know I need my beauty rest. I'll catch you guys later. Peace, everybody.